Previously on Survive Inferno Island, Io and Wei emerged and immediately regretted it. Lindsay outlasted everyone in the Gross Food Challenge and won immunity. At Tribal Council, both Steve and Caitlin played their hidden immunity idols. Steve received no votes, but Caitlin received 5, and Nick was sent to the jury with only 3 votes. 7 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Told y'all y'all talking about me. I knew it. You should watch yourself. Could've got me.
Why didn't you tell anybody you had the immunity idol?
Because it's not smart to tell anybody that you have the immunity idol. Huh?
That's how you grab it.
Okay, so you saw me grab it. Why didn't you tell everybody?
I did tell everybody.
Alright. Still used it when I should have. No worries on my end. I kept seeing them look at me, you know. And luckily I still have some boys on my team that have my back. Luckily I had that hidden immunity idol and I chose the right time to play it, absolutely. I had like 5 votes for me. I just feel like that just shows that they're scared of me, so I'm doing something right, obviously, but I'm still here, so hopefully I can go win this immunity challenge and be safe.
How are you feeling now, though?
I'm feeling great after that wine.
Good. It was quite adventurous having Caitlin and Steve both use their idols at the same time. I wouldn't have used my idol if I was Steve. Everybody's body language did not say that Steve was getting out, but he used it. And now it's in the middle of the game. I'm not the first person voted out, so I'm happy. I'm good. I don't want to leave. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm trying to stay low so that I'm not considered as a threat. But also, like, if I can win, I can win. So this is fun. I'm having fun.
Hey, my point was he still lies with the purple team, actually. Until we're all missing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be with us. There's no... We'll know who has immunity from here on out, so...
All good. It's fair game now.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same level now, so that's good.
I think we're going for Caitlin again, then Rob. Or is Rob our next choice?
I think Caitlin should go next.
Huh? Caitlin.
Okay. Just in the same order that we discussed. Caitlin, then Rob.
Right. Our side's still pretty loyal, so even though the merger has happened, like, Nick, I miss you. I'm sad you're gone. I was really hoping to keep our final 4 like up till like 4 or 5 people left.
We're not supposed to go over this.
That's how it goes.
This is where Caitlin found the immunity idol. Right here.
Nice.
I saw her pocket it.
Nice. I should have believed you on that.
Yeah.
I was fearful that I was going to be the next. I hope you guys knew that I had
used yours pretty much early.
I did, but here's the thing. I thought, okay, she votes for me.
Yeah.
Then I'm gone.
I would have been out the first round.
They got rid of you?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
I made me a little upset.
So, are you harboring any of that ill will going forward?
A bit, yeah. I'm happier with your team than I was with my own.
I got worried what would happen if I got too confident, and I saw that people were voting for Caitlin. I was worried that, okay, knowing that her votes weren't going to count, what happened if somebody would have put me down? Then I would have been up. There are 2 moles that I know that went for Nick, and I'm worried about that because we all sat in a group and we all agreed that it was Caitlin. So there were 5 votes, means that my group plus 1 voted for Caitlin, but at least 2 votes were Wei. So we know that's not Caitlin going to vote for herself, it's somebody else. So who that other mole is, I'm not sure, but I will find out. Just give me a little bit of time.
It's a good thing that you're here. I have to talk to you.
Okay.
So, something that you don't know, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Nick had a secret advantage.
Okay.
Nick, you were voted out of the game with a secret advantage in your pocket. So, who are you going to will it to?
I'm going to will it to Steve.
All right.
We'll see what he does with it.
Steve will be getting an extra vote. Thank you.
No problem.
He has willed it to you.
Okay.
This is an extra vote to be used at Tribal Council.
Nice.
The final time for it to be played is when there are 6 people left.
Okay. Very nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank Nick for me.
I will.
That's good to know. I've already blown 1 advantage. I have to really think what I'm going to do with this advantage. So, did you vote for Nick?
No.
Somebody had to vote.
She probably did.
But who went with her?
I don't know.
Who's next? Caitlin again? Okay. Are you okay with that?
Are you okay with that, Nick?
Yep.
So who was the 2 that defected? At least we know 2.
She's going to try really.
Caitlin and Rob. Those are our top choices.
Who defected? Caitlin had to have somebody vote with her. Nick. Because there were
There's a couple different factions on the tribe. It might be one team, but we're still kind of split between the two tribes. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for working that out. Like I said earlier, building that relationship with the other team, and like it's genuine to a point, but it's also kind of making sure that they think you're part of them and it's okay, and then also trying to pull a fast one to keep the odds in your favor as long as you can. People kind of start piecing things together and figure out kind of pulling strings like behind the scene, but as long as they can stay in the dark, I think we'll be okay.
How do you feel about Caitlin getting all the votes?
I think it was warranted, justified.
Yeah?
Especially since she used her idol. She knew she was in trouble.
Yeah.
And she didn't tell anybody she had that.
Yeah.
She could have used that for someone else if she wanted to keep them safe.
Absolutely, she could have. And the thing is this, that now I feel like she's gonna try really, really hard.
I found it here. I saw this weird log, so I jumped over there. I looked in it, and I found the first idol. I used it. Then she found it the second time.
So there were two idols.
Well, it's the same one, but they used it again. Like after I used it, they hid it back out here, and she found it the second time.
Did that happen with others as well?
I don't know. Could have.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Game on, every person for themselves. Since we outnumber right now the Waya versus IO team, IO's going to band up a little bit and strengthen their bonds, but still every person for themselves right now. Teams only get you so far. And then you got to burn somebody you've been friends with before, so just keep fighting tooth and nail. Nope.
All right, guys, welcome to your second individual immunity challenge. First things first, I'll take immunity back, please.
Sweaty neck, I know.
Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. When I say go, race to the table and grab a cork. Place the cork in your water container and race to get a mug. Use the mug to transfer water from the large container to your small container. As you add water, the cork will begin to rise. The first person to retrieve their cork and cross the finish line wins immunity and is safe at the next tribal council. Survivors ready? Go! Everybody working on filling up their water container. Right now it looks like Caitlin is in the lead. Caitlin pulling ahead, Alex right behind. Aisha catching up. Lindsay right behind Aisha. Mitchell catching up. Alex is pulling closer. Alex is getting pretty close. Aisha is as well. Damn. Alex has his cork and is headed to the finish line. Alex wins immunity. Hey, Alex, congratulations. You're the only person safe at the next tribal council. The rest of you got nothing for you. Head back to camp. See you soon.
last tribal council, I had 5 votes against me, and I used my hidden immediate idol. This time, I'm walking in with no hidden immediate idol, and I didn't win.
Even though I've been evil towards you or whatever.
No, you're good.
No, it's just a game. God.
Absolutely, I don't take offense to it.
I don't take it either. I feel like you would be like my best friend at the bar.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
I just am worried. I don't know, am I going to get voted out next? That's a constant worry in my mind. You know, I made a promise to myself that as long as I'm not the first person out, I'm going to be happy with whatever happens. But I'm not ready to go home yet. I'm just getting started. Don't know what's going to happen from here. So my head may be on the chopping block.
Not change your mind, are you? Okay.
Are we sure we're on her? Are we really on her? Okay. On her? On her.
I think we all know who we're voting out, so I think it's a done deal. Unless it happens to be me, then I didn't know.
Winning immunity is a little bit of a relief, but it's a lot of effort. And now my legs are blown out. I'm gonna try to stay pretty quiet. I mean, basically just keep moving and see what, I mean, somebody's gonna get agitated at some point at something, so.
I would encourage you not to think about Rob and think about somebody else who's stronger.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Because otherwise they'll
They're going to end in the end. There's going to be Lindsay and then Mitchell are going to work together in the end.
I would say keep Rob and then break Mitchell and Lindsay's alliance.
Yes.
Because Alex can sway, but Mitchell and Lindsay are going to stay. I think it's very clear that Caitlin is going to go next. I think she's aware of it too. I sat down and spoke with her, so she knows it's coming.
I'm shaky, I'm tired.
Still playing well though. We've been throwing around a few names. We have a couple different strategies right now. The tribes are very much still divided between the two. Although we're one team, we're still kind of split. So there's definitely a power struggle right now between who's going to vote off which member of which tribe.
Make sure a bird doesn't poop on it.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Nicole, Carly, James, and Nick voted out at the last tribal council. So, I'm just gonna get to it. After the last challenge, I heard Caitlin, I heard you say, well, that's it for me. So, spill it. What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, I had 5 last vote, so felt like if I didn't win this one, I was going to be gone. So we'll see.
Does anybody have anything to say in response to that?
I know I'm not going anywhere right now.
Alex is the only person safe at this vote. Other than that, I'm hearing crickets.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about anything this tribal council?
Let's get this over with.
All right. If there are no questions, it's time to vote. Lindsay, you're first.
Oh, switch my vote.
Let's hope it counts this time.
All right, guys. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Rob. Second vote, Steve. 1 vote Rob, 1 vote Steve. Caitlin. 1 vote Caitlin, 1 vote Steve, 1 vote Rob.
Steve. 2 votes Steve, 1 vote Caitlin, 1 vote Rob. Caitlin, we're tied. 2 votes Caitlin, 2 votes Steve, 1 vote Rob. Steve. That's 3 votes Steve, 2 votes Caitlin, 1 vote Rob, 1 vote left. Caitlin, we have a tie. What happens in a tiebreaker situation is that you're going to re-vote. The only people that you can vote for are Caitlin or Steve. Lindsay, if you'd take the box back with you, please. All right, once again, I'll read the votes. First vote, Caitlin. Second vote, Steve. Third vote, Caitlin. Steve, we are tied. 2 votes Steve, 2 votes Caitlin, 1 vote left. The 5th person voted out of Survive Inferno Island is Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm sorry, I need you to bring me your torch.
Well, you guys, I'm just gonna say I think you did this because you were scared I was gonna beat you.
Caitlin, didn't go easy.
No.
Travis vote. It's time for you to go. Once lines are drawn in the sand, they're there for good. Grab your torches and head back to camp. I'll see you soon.
Next time on Survive Inferno Island, the power is in the balance.
I told you it was gonna happen. But like I said when I walked out, I said that I'm gonna say that they did this because they were scared I was gonna beat them. So, I mean, look who's still left. There's a lot of weaker people out there that are still in there, so they're gonna keep them so they can try and win. So, got to get rid of the strong people. I mean, that's what I was trying to do. So, I just didn't win. So, oh well. I met some great people. I mean, there's still gonna be cool people in my life. So yeah, absolutely. Even the ones that voted me off. So. Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. Really glad I did this, so, yeah.
Survive Inferno Island is brought to you by Art Mart. Located at 409 North Martin Street in Muncie, Art Mart is the best place for all your art supply needs. Visit artmartmuncie.com for more information.